Hi everyone, we are now on nearly, well, this is the 20th picture in our 30 days of flowers, so we're really getting through them. And today I am going to be using my Black Widow Cobra set. I'm going to turn that snake over. He's very scary. I'm scared of that. I've got to find something to stick on the front of that tin because it frightens me. But the pencils are lovely. Now I've got a really lovely green combination that I really like, so I'm going to show you that from this tin. So this is the Forest, which is quite a dark green. It's hard to see the colours because of the black wood, but you'll see as I colour. So I'm going to do that for the sort of bits that I want really dark, and I'm going to gently fade it, but I'm going to fade it all the way to the end because the colour I put on top is quite light, and if I leave too much white paper it will look a little bit odd. You'll see what I mean when I do it. So anyway, we'll do this. We'll do all the leaf areas. So this is my newest pencil set, and I used them for a picture I did in the, what's it called, Circle of Life colouring book, which is also a new book that I've had, and it was a great way to sort of try them out. And there were a few colours sort of that I felt were missing. I needed a really dark brown, and the browns are quite red, but it complemented well with my other Black Widow set. I've got this spider set, and there's a lot of dark browns in there, so I used them together actually for the picture too, because there was a lot of tree in the picture, so it needed some dark. So anyway, between the two sets it was really good, but this set has got some really nice colours in. Nice is not a good word, is it? But I was pleased with it because the spider set doesn't have very many pinks and purples. This has got 2 pinks, 2 purples, or 3 purples actually, so that's nice. Hasn't got many blues, but the spider set's got 3 blues, but it has got greens, which the spider set's got greens as well, but I love greens. Always need lots of greens, so that's always useful. And there's no black or white because, well, there's a sort of flat black in this set and some greys, so, and you've got the black and white in the other set, so they sort of work together. This is my favourite green. It's called Cobra, which is a bit scary. Try and forget about the name. And I'm going to start with the light end. I've used this loads already, this one. And this, oh, it wants to break. It's because I'm on the corner of the book, I think. Sometimes I find if you're not leaning at a good angle, then it causes the pencil to break. I'm going to hold it down really carefully, and I haven't sharpened it so hard. There we go. So we're just going over all of the green really and adding this colour. I really like this sort of olivey yellowy colour in with the green, the darker green. I think it looks so nice. I was doing a lot of intricate details with it in my other picture, which is why I've sharpened it so much. But I feel that it's worth doing, using your favourite colours. Why not? Okay, now I'm looking across at the other colours I've done on this row, and I think we need a red. Now we have 2 reds on this, in this set actually. We have a blood diamond and a deep red. I can't really work out which is darker. I think the blood diamond is the dark one. I'm going to use it in these gaps here. We may find it gets a bit lost with the other reds, so I may need to do some highlights or something. We'll see how it works when we get there. This very vibrant red, which I think is great fun and very useful. Now I'm going to do these in black in a minute. As I say, there isn't a black in this set, but I was never intending to necessarily use a pencil for the black because these are quite small. I'll probably do it, I'm going to colour over them in the red because it's easier than trying to colour around them, and then I'm going to use a pen to do the black. I think it's easier. You can actually, this is quite a lot paler, isn't it? It looks a little bit pinky, which I think is okay. Some reds tend to be more orangey and some more pinky. I'm doing quite a light layer at the minute, as you can see. I'm going to do a light layer all round, and then I'm going to sort of think about where I want to make it a little bit darker. So we're going all around the flower. And I'm going back into the centre to darken that area, and then just to take that colour out. I'm just concentrating on this centre area at the minute. And then I'm going to, excuse me sniffing, do each petal with a little bit more, but sort of keep it quite pale down there. So my black, I would normally use a Posca because I know it doesn't go through the page and it gives a nice effect. My Posca has nearly completely run out, so I will use a black fine liner. And they don't tend to go through either, or not on this paper anyway. But I'm just a little bit more wary of using them, and I can't personally get such a good look, but that's just me. Oh, there we go. So this is just a Staedtler Triplus fine liner, but you can use anything really. And we're going to do the centre. And then each little dot. What I've tried to do in the centre is do a little bit of a darker line around the outside than in the middle, so I've done 2 layers. But you don't want to layer them up too much because obviously, although they don't soak through the page with 1 or 2 layers, if you hold the pen on the paper too long, it's going to. I'm going to go over all of these. I'm not very neat, but I think it will just help them stand out a little bit more. Naturally, I'm going to add in a few more little ones in between, just for fun. Let's make those a little bit bigger. I often think it's a bit of a crowd, but I think it can look quite cool. It's just a different idea for you to think about. On a bigger flower, it would probably work better. But there we go. There he is. I'm not going to do any sort of background on that one because we've added those extra details within the flower instead. So I'm just going to leave it like that. So there we go. So enjoy the rest of your day and happy colouring.